So we got the easy match out of the way early, but now it's time for the two tough tests in our World Cup group, and that is Turkey and Colombia. And feasibly, all we need is a point from both of those matches, and we got ourselves through to the knockout stages. But will it be enough, or do I have to win one of these outright? What's up, peoples? It's Gendo here, and welcome back to the International Boys, where, as always, if you are still enjoying the series, please do go and drop it a like. And today, we are, in fact, going to be playing out the final two matches of our group stage in the World Cup, where, feasibly, we probably need to win one of these to assure ourselves into the knockout stage. But if we do get ourselves two draws, I think that will be enough as well to get ourselves through. But I don't want to take any chances. I do want to come out and just go and get a win in one of these two, just to make damn sure that we're getting ourselves through to the second round. And really, let's just jump right into it, because there's no new injuries, there's no new matches. Obviously, we didn't play against anybody. So let's take a look and see how we're lining up versus Turkey. And I'm going to be making a little bit of a formation change. We're going with the 4-3-3 formation this time around. However, the back five will be the same back five as in the first match. Milivac is going to stay between the sticks. Gajic, Jovanovic, Babic, Staniev along the back line. The defensive mid making his World Cup debut is Sreten Vjetrovic. And sitting in front of him, Peter Mitrovic and Sergei Milenkovic-Savic going to make his first World Cup start here. On the wings up front, we got Andrej Zivkovic on the right, Filip Kostic on the left side. They know their roles. Get the ball into the man in the middle. The main man, it's Luka Jovic in the striker position. So it looks like Turkey are going to be coming out in a 4-4-1-1 formation, and I have had success against this formation in the past, including using the formation that I have right now in the 4-3-3, so I do feel a little bit comfortable going into this match, but it all comes down to execution and how our matchups work versus Turkey. And we do realize that they have a couple of players that can get the job done, if not from set pieces at the very least. They got Hakan Çalhanoğlu out on the left, they got Emre Mor out on the right, but it's the main man up front, Serhat Akgün. He's a 23-year-old regen who is a pretty decent striker over the last 3 seasons in his league. Playing for Dortmund, he has gotten himself double-digit goals. So that's something that we need to worry about. And then even in international play, he's gotten himself 5, 6, 7 international goals in just as many games. So he does seem to be a bit of a prolific striker. We need to mark him down if we want to have any sort of success in this match today. So, yeah, let's just go out there, boys. Show me what you got. Let me see what you got. And hopefully, like I said, come away with a win. We got ourselves through to the next stage. We come away with a draw. We just need to get at least a draw in the next match. But a loss, and we're up against it going into the final match versus Colombia. And so far throughout the first 15 minutes, 20 minutes now, there really hasn't been much of anything going on. It's been a very uneventful match. Turkey have gotten themselves a couple of shots, but nothing really to write home about, whereas we are still struggling to find our first shot. 32 minutes on now, ball being lumped forward from Serbia. Our first highlight today, Luka getting past defender, getting past two. What a save from the goalkeeper. I thought the parry was just pushed it into the back of the net. Pop filter, don't have one just yet. But yeah, I thought for sure that was going to be a goal on our part. But at the end of the day, it's a corner kick that has been cleared out. And that ends that highlight. Very disappointing. Thought for sure we would have had something there. 4 minutes left to go in the half, and Turkey is coming forward. It is Serhat. He takes a shot, but Milivac right there with the save. Serhat was able to get around 2 defenders. And now just 1 minute and stoppage time left on the clock. Ball flipped out to Milan Gajic. He has several players in the box, but it is saved by the goalkeeper. It goes out for a corner kick. And Zivkovic is out in that corner, whips it long. Is he going to find anybody? He falls to Kostic. It falls to Mitrovic. Oh, a completely undeserved goal and a completely unexpected goal. Let's be honest here, because I thought that Mitrovic's shot was going wide all the way. Let's take a look at this again. Kostic taking a shot. It bounces off of 2 defenders, and then Mitrovic's shot. Once again, the ball falls in mysterious ways. It pinballs around off of a defender's head and into the back of the net. Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. You got the lead. Continue with what you're doing out there, because it is at least holding Turkey to scoreless. And that's what we need right now, is to continue to let them be scoreless while we hold on to our lead, get ourselves the 3 points, and an advancement into the next round. Not good that my two holding mids, getting themselves yellow cards, and now Turkey coming forward. Sirha takes a shot, good deflection away. It goes out for a Turkey corner, but it's just proving that they are very, very attack heavy right now. Hakan Çalhanoğlu bringing it inside. It's cleared out. And it looks like Peter Mitrovic is looking a little worse for wear out there, so I'm subbing him off, and Nenad Bosanac is going to be coming on in his place. 15 minutes to go. Can we hold this down? And Luka Jovic has just picked up an injury, a damaged heel. That's not good, because usually damaged heels go for about 2 to 3 weeks in terms of injury time, so he's got to come off. Luka Belic is going to come on for him, and he does fine in a complete forward role, but that's not good news. That is absolutely 0% good news for the Serbian team if we are losing Luka Jovic for 2 to 3 weeks in this tournament. Turkey now coming forward with 5 minutes left to go. Ball coming forward, takes a shot, clearance away. Goran Staniev right on the line, preventing Turkey from getting an equalizer late in this match, but they're still coming forward with it. Jovanovic just clear the ball out. Thank you. Mihailovic up to Bosanac as now we're just running free. Luka Belic back to Sergej, plays it out on the wing to Mihailovic. He does have runners in the box, crosses it into Belic, and there it is. That's the capper on the match. 2-0 to Serbia, and that's got to put us through to the knockout stages. Oh, that's great and all. I'm really happy that we are, in fact, getting ourselves through the knockout stages. I'm just worried about Luka Jovic, as there's flares going on in the background. All the Serbs are loving it. Oh, yes, they know that they're going to the knockout stages. 10 seconds left, and Turkey looking for one last gasp, a consolation goal, but it's cleared away by Bosanac. A nice tackle, nice interception. Now Luka Belic trying to get one last attack, but the referee blows his full-time whistle, and it is 2-0 to Serbia. We have punched our ticket to the second round, boys. Congratulations. I'm very pleased with how everybody played, and now, like I said, just worried about Luka Jovic. What's it, how bad is it? Luka Jovic injury hits. Jovic is out for 5 days. Okay, that's good. Jovic is only out for 5 days, meaning he won't be able to play versus Colombia. That's fine. As long as it was that short a time, I'm fine with it. He doesn't even need to play in this last match. We've already got ourselves qualified. I was over here sweating, thinking, okay, how long is Luka Jovic going to be out for, and how is it going to hurt my team? Well, it's only going to hurt me for this next group stage match, and I'm fine with that. Weight off my shoulders. We can start Luka Belic and see how he does. But anyway, let's get into how we're going to line up versus Colombia. Right, so this is the lineup that I'm going to be using for the match versus Colombia, and I'm not doing a graphic for this one because let's just get right into it. Obviously, formation change to 4-2-3-1 just to retry it out, and obviously personnel changes as well due to the injuries and the fitness issues from the last match. So, without further ado, Stefan Milvac staying in between the sticks. We got a back line this time, Mihailovic, Stojanovic, Babic, and Staniev. Milos Stojanovic is making his first debut. I mean, you can only make one debut, but he's making his Serbian international debut, and at 29 years old, he does look fairly average for a center back. 14 marking, 14 tackling, and he originally came from Red Star. It says he's at Rapid Vienna right now, but he obviously needed to be loaded in for me to actually use him. Overall, doesn't look too terribly bad. Hopefully he can do a job on the day. The center mid pairing this time around is going to be Bosanac and Marko Grujic. The center attacking mids, I mean just attacking mids really. Sasha Ostojic on the right side, Stankovic down the middle, and Srđan Plavšić along the left-hand side. Just want to give Zivkovic and Kostic a little bit of a rest. And of course, Luka Belic has to sit up top. He's scored 3 goals in 5 international appearances so far, and at 30 years old, yes, he may be over the hill athletically, but he still has a decent first touch and some decent finishing, and he has proven that he can score goals. So let's go see what he can do, being the main man, the starter this time, not just a sub. And it looks like Colombia are going to be coming out in a 4-3-1-2 number, and we all know how 4-3-1-2s do within Football Manager. They are a bit overpowered, so we got to utilize the wing play to the fullest extent of the law that we can and hope to pull them out wide and make them ineffective. So let's just go out there, kick off, see what happens, and boys, just show everyone what you could do. Show that you can beat this competition that's put forth. And I believe Colombia is 5th in the world, so if we beat this team, then yeah, we can hang with whoever. And I was about to say, where exactly are we going to be playing? Because in the last match versus Turkey, we were playing down in Miami, Florida, where the Miami Dolphins play of the NFL. And now we're playing from the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where the Los Angeles Rams play of the NFL right now. And as I say, that 8 minutes on, ball coming forward, decent shot, goalkeeper had to make the save, and we get ourselves a corner kick out of it. Stankovic taking the corner, goes short, and Luka Belic fouls a man in the box. Great job. But yeah, having to travel between 3 time zones in 5 days, I'm pretty sure does no favors to either team having to try and recover from the jet lag going from Miami out to Los Angeles. This highlight's still going now. Goran Staniev gets it through to Srđan Plavšić. He's kind of useless out there right now, but it goes inside to Grujić to Stankovic, and right before the 10th minute, Radovan Stankovic putting us up 1-0 on Colombia. Good bit of passing play down the wings, and then moving it inside, beautifully placed by Grujić to see that Stankovic, even though he had a man in his face, Stankovic hitting it one time, curling away from the goalkeeper the entire way, and we got ourselves an early lead. Let's go. Also, a bit of a weather difference between Miami and Los Angeles. Miami was 95 degrees Fahrenheit at kickoff, whereas here in Los Angeles, it's a very breezy 80 degrees, and as I say that, Nenad Bosanac completely out of the play, taking a shot from about 25 yards out, a low worm burner, putting Serbia up 2-0. Let's take a look at this again. Falls to Bosanac, takes a touch, puts it under control. It took a deflection off a defender, but still, that was along the ground, kept it on the table, and I wouldn't have thought that would have been for a goal, so I guess we're lucky. Now, while the first one actually utilized our wing play, this second one was strictly down the middle, completely against how we're supposed to play. So, nice that we got ourselves a goal out of it. And as we come into halftime, really, there isn't much anything else I need to say. The team is doing exactly like they should. And, yeah, let's just keep it going. Keep her going, boys. If the second 45 is the same as how we played in the first 45, then yeah, we'll come away with another win. We'll 9-point the group, and then we'll be taking on whoever is second place in Group H, which I believe at this point in time it's a fight between Greece and Cameroon, but we'll have to take a look and see after this match who we really will play. Because the winners of that group right now are, in fact, Netherlands, and I wouldn't really want to play Netherlands. What a lovely strike from Luka Belic, making it 3-0 to Serbia. Like I said, let's see what he does, being the main man, the starter for almost all 90 minutes. I'm probably going to play him for all 90 minutes. But look at Luka Belic, getting around one defender, shooting it past a second goalkeeper. Could have done a lot better, but I'll take the goal. Luka Belic, that was a pretty special shot. Just a few minutes later now, Grujić up to Ostojić, back out to Grujić, tries to flip it over to Luka Belic, but it's intercepted, and now Colombia can hit us on a break. They got numbers forward, at the very least equal to us. Castro coming inside, good save from Milivojevic, and now across to Moreno. It's still back inside, it's still jumping around the box, but the defenders clear it away, and Colombia have to reset. What a great sequence for Colombia, and even better sequence defensively for us. Babic lumps it long to Srđan Plavšić. He does have Luka Belic running in the middle, and Belic has himself a brace. 4-0 to Serbia. This match is all done and dusted at this point in time. No use just going overhype in commentary, because we've seen this before, and we'll see it again. Srđan Plavšić, a great cross in from the left-hand side. In fact, it doesn't really matter who crosses it in from the wings. It will find the main striker up front, be it Jovic, be it Belic, be it whoever, and we get ourselves another goal. 20 minutes left on the clock as Colombia get themselves a corner kick, but it's cleared away by Plavšić, and now Luka Belic is running free. We got ourselves numbers. It's a 3-on-2 break. Ball out on the wings to Plavšić to Luka Belic, and that is his hat trick. Luka Belic filling in for Luka Jovic, and he's just doing everything right at this point in time. And it also helps that he has teammates around him that do right as well. Plavšić, another cross into the far post. Belic, lovely touch on the volley, gets past the goalkeeper, 5-0 to Serbia. Just about 9 minutes and change left to go. Mihailovic with a throw in, but it doesn't really break the back line as Colombia just playing around the back. They are really hurried right here, and we force them into making a mistake. Filip Kostic, who's been subbed on, gets it inside to Ostojić. Back out to Mihailovic. Gets out to Ostojić. A couple of red shirts in the box. Who's going to find? It finds Filip Kostic, the sub, coming on and adding to Colombia's woes. It is is now 6-0 to Serbia, and everybody in a red shirt in the crowd is absolutely loving it. They love what they see. They know they're top in the group, and they're just looking on their phones to see who exactly they're going to face in the next round. Who is in fact going to be taking it, who in fact is going to be second place in Group H. We don't know right now. I'm not going to take a look at it right now. One of the very few attacking chances, I say that, and let's take a look at this again. You're not going to see the first time because I swore pretty heavily on this. But yeah, it was a decent ball across the pitch. He did have a defender in his face, but Molano of Colombia completely kills the clean sheet. And yes, we're going to be winning by the score of 6-1, but it's the fact that we gave up the 1 in the end. Defensively let us down at the final hurdle, but nonetheless, a very, very nice drubbing against a team that was number 5 in the world. What does that say about us? That we should be higher in the ranks. And yeah, well, let's take a look and see who exactly qualified out of their groups. Congratulations, boys. You absolutely deserve qualification and 9-pointing the group with the dominance that you showed. Scoring 11 and only giving up 1. That was the only goal that we gave up. Let's take a look at all the groups. Let's go take a look at all the groups, and, well, we don't even need to take a look at the groups, as we are going to be taking on Cameroon in the second round of the World Cup. And to be honest with you, that does sound like a pretty easy draw. Don't mind me saying that. Hey, we could also be taking on Chris Ghana of the Bilbao boys. But let's take a look and see what the matches are for this second round. We got England and Switzerland, Argentina, US, Brazil, Uruguay, Japan, Italy, Portugal, France, Germany, Ivory Coast, us, Cameroon, Netherlands, Turkey. Well, you obviously know some of the big boys are in there, and you figure that France, Germany, Argentina, Brazil, those teams are going to advance. I don't know, because if we get ourselves through the quarterfinals, I think if we advance to the quarterfinals, we take on Netherlands, Turkey? Or do we take on Germany, Ivory Coast? No. It would either be Germany, Ivory Coast, or Portugal, France. I can't quite remember. But yeah, 3 of those teams I really don't want to face, but we'll just all find out together if we get ourselves past the second round in the next episode. So I hope you guys tune in then. And if I do in fact get past the second round in the next episode, I might just go ahead and do the quarterfinals in that same episode. What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comment box below. But anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please do go and drop it a like, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And if you want to leave a comment on what you saw today or the series as a whole, please go and leave it in the comment box below. I appreciate every single comment that you guys put down. But anyway, guys, I've been Gendo, and you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Take care, and peace out.